Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Amanda. Hope everyone is doing well. So I just want to share an experience that I had recently that really was a blessing and really just was very special, and let's just jump right into it. So my husband and I have been working really hard with his brother, just trying to keep him on the right path and just encourage him to not give up and to keep going even if it gets difficult, and really just reach his highest potential because he is really smart. He knows how to work hard. He has a lot of good qualities. It's just at times life can be overwhelming because it's life, and life's not always fair, and there's always struggles and challenges. And we just really want him to stay strong and to not give up. And so we work a lot with him, and we do what we can to help him and to encourage him. And we go to support him because he had a child custody hearing for his daughter. So we went to Farmington, where the court case was, and it's about 2.5 hours from where we are. But we wanted to go and be emotional support for him and just help encourage him, because going to that hearing it's something that's important, and it's something that is actually very necessary, and it's something that he really needs to do. He needs to be a part of his daughter's life and really have a good relationship with her. So we go and we support him. And the morning of the court, my husband gets a text message saying that his grandfather wasn't doing too good. So we decide to go visit his grandfather at his grandparents' before we went to court. So we go to his grandparents and we see his grandpa, and he is so excited to see my husband. The excitement he had, his whole face just lit up, and there was just a lot of love there, and he was just so happy to see my husband. It was so sweet and precious. The visit we had with him was great. And we get to pray with him, we talk with him, and we just sit there with him. And my husband even played the guitar for him, and he really liked that. He got super excited with that. So it was a really good, special moment that we got to share with him. And we're trying to get him comfortable. My husband was trying to give him some water and fix his bed for him and his pillows, and I sat on the other side of him and was just trying to get him relaxed, and was just kind of rubbing his head and just trying to fix his pillows and stuff. And you could just tell he's very surprised to see my husband, but also extremely happy. And it's just the three of us, and we're almost getting ready to leave, and we tell him how much we love him, and you could see the love in his eyes. And my husband tells him that it's okay. He tells him that everything will be okay. And his grandfather got a tear in his eye. He tried to squeeze my husband's hand, and it was a special moment that they had, because I think when my husband told him that, he felt a sense of relief. And we tell him that we have to go to court, but that we'll be back later, and we love him, and we'll see him in a couple hours. We say our goodbyes, and about 20 minutes later, after we left, he passed away. And my husband was very saddened. He was very saddened that he had passed away shortly after we left. He passed away at 11:11, which is interesting because I was born at 11/11. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But my husband is very sad, but at the same time at peace because he knows that his grandfather is in the best place possible and he's with God. So he's okay. I think that it was really special that we got to say our goodbyes with his grandpa, and I think that my husband was the person that he was possibly waiting for to see or talk with, and it all worked out to where my husband really made his day, and you could just see a lot of love and care when we visited with him. And when my husband told him everything would be okay, because everything will be okay. We have God, we have hope, we have faith. So there's no reason why, people, I think at times worry about certain things, but everything will be okay. And I think when my husband told him that, they had a special moment, and there was a lot of peace and release of just a lot of maybe worry that was lifted. And I thought that was just a very special thing that they had and they got to share. And although my husband is very sad, he lived a long and happy life, and he did leave behind a legacy. And I think it was such a blessing that we were able to have that opportunity with his grandfather. And we could have only had that opportunity if we would have helped and went and supported his brother like we did do. And sometimes when we do what God would like us to do and really just give each other that emotional support and love, there's other meaningful opportunities that we get to experience by just doing the right thing and just being a family and just being there for each other to the full extent possible. So I thought that was just a very special thing. There comes a time when you realize, okay, it really is time to stop fighting. It's time to lay down your sword. It's time to give assurance to your loved one that everything's going to be okay and that we have everything covered. It's okay to go. We can thank them for everything that they've done for us and tell them how much we love them. We can choose to sit and be quiet and let it be awkward, or we can take control and make it peaceful and make it a blessing. A feeling of pure love and contentment and peace, and a peace that really does surpass our ability to understand and articulate.